Hi, Donna Galinsky with Allen Tate Real Estate, your Lake Norman Realtor. I am heading over to Davidson to go to Fairshare Farm and pick up my produce for the week. And while I'm there, I'm going to talk to Emma, and she's going to tell us a little bit more about their farm, what produce they have coming up. And stay tuned so you can hear what she has to say. I'm here with Emma of Fairshare Farm in their Davidson pickup location. I have been buying my produce from them since the beginning of COVID, I guess, when you started doing it over here.
Yeah.
And the produce is awesome. The best sourdough bread in the entire world that they bring in from Winston-Salem. And Emma, tell us a little bit about the farm and how you got started doing this over here. And
Yeah. Well, Fairshare Farm was started in 2014, in the fall of 2014, by myself and my husband, Elliot. While we were getting the farm going, Elliot did farming full-time, and I worked as a school teacher in the Forsyth County school system. I stopped teaching in 2017, and that's when I focused all of my attention on the farm. We started hiring more full-time employees at that time and just putting all of our energy into the farm, focusing on that. We started going to the Davidson Farmers Markets on Saturdays about 3 years ago. And when COVID started in March, the Davidson Market decided to, for safety reasons, not hold the Saturday market, but they did offer options to promote and support pickups for all of their vendors. So we started doing a pickup on Thursday afternoons in March, and we grew it through April and May, and we initially just started by offering our own produce and produce from Barbie Farms, and then as our customers let us know they were interested in other things, we brought in local fruits, dairy, breads, cheeses, all sorts of things that are produced in the Piedmont and that our customers were interested in having. Now that the Davidson Market is back to their mostly normal market schedule, we've continued with the Thursday pickups in concert with doing the Saturday market, because why not?
I appreciate that, but I can't always make it there on Saturday, so I appreciate the Thursday pickups.
Yeah. And so Fairshare Farm, we grow organically. We're not certified organic, but we grow organically, and we make selections with people we're going to work with based on the quality of their product and their growing practices. So while not all grow according to the standards that we do, we believe that they have great products, and we want to help support the whole diet of our customer.
What can we look forward to in the spring and the summer?
So springtime is a great time for vegetables, especially the greens. So we're going to start seeing more lettuce, things. I know it's so good. The lettuce has been out for the past month and a half. We had some here and there, but not really consistently for the last month and a half. So it's coming back into full production over the next few weeks, and everybody is really excited. So we'll have spring mix, which is our signature product. We'll have head lettuce. We did microgreens throughout the year, but even with microgreens, we'll be bringing things back like basil, more summer flavors that don't grow as well in the winter. Other things from the field in the spring, carrots will be back. We'll have all sorts of Asian vegetables like choy sum, pak choy, and we'll have brassicas again like kohlrabi, kale, and we'll have turnips, radish, carrots. We just started harvesting a lot of field herbs, so we have dill, parsley, and cilantro right now, and little clamshells. And pretty soon we just seeded some transplants of little summer squashes. Our tomato transplants are up and running, so we'll plant those in the spring, but they won't be ready until the summer. So springtime is just all about fresh greens, fresh root vegetables. Oh, we'll have beets too.
How big is the farm?
The farm right now, so the part of the farm that we own is about 5 acres, and we use about 2 on that side of the street for actual growing. The rest is compost heaps, storage, buildings, refrigeration, all sorts of things like that. And the main farm, we have about an acre undercover because we grow in tunnel culture a lot. That's how we're able to grow through the winter time and through bad weather. It lets us plant when it's raining, and so we have a little bit more control. And then we have another acre that is not undercover. And then we also just lease land that's across the street from where the portion is that we own. So that'll add another 10 acres.
Oh, wow.
And this year we're just seeding it. We're transitioning it from corn and soy production into vegetable production. So we're going to be adding a lot of fertility, growing cover crops, running some animals over there, just really getting it ready for vegetables. We will be planting on a very small section of it that we're giving like emergency rehab, but we're not counting on the quality of those vegetables. If we get quality vegetables, great. If not, you know, it's just preparing for the years to come.
Now, you want to tell people a little bit about why they should buy local, about local farming?
Absolutely. So buying anything local is really important because when you spend money with a locally owned business, that business then spends money within the community that they exist in. So your dollar just goes farther and it's reused and recycled within your own community, building it up like from the roots all the way up to the top. And the more money you can keep in your community and keep from going to other places in the country or you know, even
Other
purchasing
countries.
stuff from other countries, the more your own community gets to keep. So it's like, you know, every dollar, if you spend it 3 times in your own community, it's keeping people employed, it is bringing in, you know, just like life to that community. And then like having a local vegetable is really important because you're cutting down on transportation. It used to be in all around the world, everybody ate seasonally, but now we truck whatever we want all over the place, which is really awesome when you want that thing. But when we do that all of the time, it's just wasting precious resources. And there's really so much great food that grows in this region that there's no excuse. Like, you can get it locally and it's fresher, it tastes great, and it lasts longer when you get home too.
Your produce is, I'm buying supermarket lettuce now because you haven't had lettuce.
Yeah.
And I'm waiting for lettuce to come back again because it's just not the same.
And at one time, that lettuce that you had in the grocery store was as beautiful and as fresh as the lettuce you get from us.
Yeah.
It just had to travel and it had to sit, and it went from a refrigerated truck to an unrefrigerated dock, and maybe it was just an hour, maybe it was a couple of hours, but I mean that all along the way just shortens the shelf life of those products.
So I thank you for what you do. I thank you for Thursdays at the pickup at Davidson Library parking lot because I can't always make farmers market on Saturdays. And I order it online. My husband gets his from here. I get cheese. I get bread. I get produce. I get eggs, and it's great. So your website is?
Website is fairsharefarm.net. You can register for our store, and any questions you have, you can direct them to me. All of the contact information leads you directly to me. And all you need to do is make sure you get your order in by 5:30 a.m. on Thursdays, and we'll have it here waiting for you.
And be sure you can confirm if you place your order. Otherwise, you're going to show up and it's not going to be ready for you. We've never done that. So thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
I appreciate it, and I'm not going to forget to pick up my order
It is
on the way out.